Hey, Sparkling One, I beg of you, please stop waiting until you're sick to see a doctor. Do you know that by shifting our approach, we could prevent many health issues before they even start? That's exactly what we're exploring today. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single minute. Welcome to the Sparkling Life Coach Podcast. Welcome, Sparkling One, to this episode of the Sparkling Life Coach Podcast, a podcast about how you can increase the sparkle in your life with holistic health and wellness practices. I'm your host, Dee Diaz, a certified integrative nutrition health coach and wellness advocate, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you today. Because today's episode on how to take control of your health with proactive medical care is crucial for everyone's well-being, and it's a topic that could literally change your life and maybe even save it. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle, neglecting our own health and happiness. But what if we could shift our perspective from reactive to proactive? What if we could take charge of our well-being, not just for today, but for a lifetime? So I'd like you to think of this episode as your guide to becoming the CEO of your own health journey. We'll uncover why proactive care is so essential and how it can transform your relationship with your body. It's about shifting from a mindset of fear and waiting for something to go wrong to one of empowerment and taking charge of your wellness. Let's kick things off with a surprising statistic. Did you know that according to recent studies, up to 40% of premature deaths in the United States are preventable through lifestyle changes and early intervention? That's right. Nearly half of early deaths could potentially be avoided if we took a more proactive approach to our health. This isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. Imagine waking up every day feeling energized, focused, and ready to tackle whatever life throws your way. That's the power of proactive medical care. Rather than waiting until illness forces us to seek help, proactive medical care empowers us to stay ahead by preventing health issues before they arise. So whether you're already on a journey toward wellness or just curious about making holistic changes, today we're going to explore how you can create your own sparkling, vibrant life, empowering you to prevent illness, enhance vitality, and live a more fulfilling existence. But first, let me share a personal story that really drives home the importance of this topic. A few years ago, my friend's husband, who was always the picture of health, died suddenly from a massive heart attack. He was young, just 35 years old, and it came as a shock to everyone. We learned that his condition could have been detected much earlier if he had been more proactive about his health screenings. This experience was a wake-up call for me and many of our friends. It made us realize that being healthy isn't just about how we look or feel day to day. It's about taking active steps to prevent and detect issues before they become serious. His story did not have a happy ending. And that's one of the reasons why I'm such a big advocate for proactive medical care and why I feel it's so important to share what I've learned with you. So, what exactly do I mean by proactive medical care? Well, at its core, it's about shifting from a reactive approach where we only seek medical attention when we're already sick to a proactive one where we take steps to prevent illness and catch potential issues early. This approach involves regular checkups, health screenings, and lifestyle choices that support our overall well being. It's like maintaining a car. You don't wait for the engine to fail before you change the oil, right? Well, okay, some of you might, but no, don't do it. So, the same principle applies to our life vehicles, our bodies. We want to shift from sick care to true health care. It's about acknowledging that sometimes we need a little extra support from the experts. Certain health concerns require the expertise of a trained medical professional. For example, visiting a chiropractor for adjustments or to address back pain, consulting a doctor for a specific health concern or to get regular checkups, seeking guidance from a specialist for more complex health issues. By embracing this, we take ownership of our daily well being, and we also recognize the value of having a trusted healthcare team in our corner. We're not just passively waiting for things to go wrong, we're actively engaged in creating health. One of the most empowering aspects of proactive medical care is building a solid relationship with a healthcare professional. Think of these professionals as your wellness allies, someone who truly understands your holistic health journey and is there to support you every step of the way by offering preventive guidance, going beyond symptom management to help you avoid potential problems. This could include your holistic healthcare practitioner, a nutrition health coach, a fitness coach, a chiropractor, a masseuse. This collaborative approach can help address health issues before they escalate. Some key qualities to look for in a healthcare provider are it should be someone you trust and feel comfortable with. Open communication is so important when it comes to your health, so make sure you feel at ease sharing your concerns, questions, and goals with them. You want to make sure your team consists of people who are good listeners, who value your input. Someone who's a true partner in your health journey will actively listen to your needs and preferences and work together with you to create a personalized plan. You also want to make sure they align with your values and approach to healthcare. This might mean finding a practitioner who focuses on holistic or integrative medicine, or who's open to incorporating complementary therapies into your care. This relationship goes both ways. Proactive medical care involves acknowledging your individual health risks. Consider your family history, your past health challenges, and any current concerns. Share this information with your healthcare provider to create a comprehensive picture of your health. For example, if heart disease runs in your family, your healthcare practitioner may recommend lifestyle changes like increased physical activity, a heart healthy diet, and stress management strategies. If you're concerned about managing blood sugar levels, open communication allows your healthcare provider to provide tailored guidance and monitor your progress. Anticipating and addressing potential health issues based on your unique needs and goals. When you actively participate in your health journey and involve your healthcare dream team in important decisions, they're better equipped to support you when unexpected challenges arise. It's about showing up as a committed and informed patient who's willing to take an active role in their own well being. And this collaborative approach encourages your provider to see you as a committed, informed participant. You're not just a patient, but an empowered partner actively shaping your health journey. So let's break it down into actionable steps. As I mentioned, first and foremost are regular checkups and screenings. Many of us only see a doctor when we're feeling under the weather, but annual physicals and age-appropriate screenings are crucial for catching potential issues early. These screenings can detect problems before you even have symptoms, dramatically improving outcomes. Imagine if you could catch a serious illness like cancer or heart disease in its early stages. Or better yet, prevent those illnesses from happening altogether. It's like having a secret weapon against illness, a shield that protects your health and well being. Secondly, it's about leveraging technology. Many healthcare providers now offer patient portals and apps that allow you to track your health metrics, schedule appointments, and even have virtual consultations. And really, there's no excuse when you don't even have to leave your home for your consultation. And there are even smartwatches and rings that will monitor your sleep patterns, your heart health, blood pressure, and remind you when it's time to get your move on. These tools make it easier than ever to stay on top of your health. Check out the show notes. I've left links of some examples. Why is proactive medical care so important? Well, it's essential for several reasons. First, many serious health conditions develop silently without any warning signs. High blood pressure, for example, is often called the silent killer because it can go undetected for years, leading to serious complications like stroke and heart attack. With regular checkups and screenings, you can catch high blood pressure early and take steps to manage it. But proactive medical care isn't just about doctor visits and technology, it's also about the choices we make every day. Lifestyle factors like maintaining a balanced diet, regular exercise, managing stress, and getting enough sleep can significantly impact our health. By making healthy choices, we can reduce our risk of developing chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. Let me give you a concrete example. Studies show that people who engage in regular physical activity, just 150 minutes of moderate exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise per week, have a 33% lower risk of all cause mortality compared to those who are inactive. That's a third less risk of premature death just from moving your body regularly. And it's just a little over 20 minutes a day of moderate exercise or a little over 10 minutes a day of vigorous exercise. We can all do that, can't we? Another crucial aspect of proactive medical care is mental health. We often focus on physical health, but remember that our mental well being is equally important. Regular mental health check ins, whether with a therapist or through self reflection practices like meditation, can help catch and address issues before they become more serious. In fact, studies have shown that practices like mindfulness meditation can reduce anxiety by up to 60% in some individuals. Imagine reducing your stress and anxiety by more than half just by taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great, Dee, but I'm healthy now. Do I really need to worry about all of this? And to that, I say yes, absolutely. Remember, proactive medical care is about maintaining your health, not just addressing problems. Think of it like tending a garden. You don't wait for the weeds to overtake your beautiful flowers before you start caring for them. You water them regularly and you ensure they get enough sunlight while removing any small weeds as soon as they appear. Our health is the same way. By taking care of it consistently, we can prevent many issues from taking root in the first place. Now, one area where proactive care can make a huge difference is in chronic disease management. Conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension often develop slowly over time. By monitoring your health regularly and making lifestyle changes early on, you can often prevent these conditions or catch them in their early stages when they're much easier to manage. For instance, people with prediabetes who make lifestyle changes can reduce their risk of developing type 2 diabetes by up to 58%. For those over 60 years old, the risk reduction is even higher, up to 71%. These powerful numbers show just how much impact proactive care can have. Some of the benefits of embracing a proactive approach to healthcare, well, we've talked about some of them, but for starters, it can lead to a significant improvement in your quality of life. By preventing illness and disease, you can enjoy more energy, better sleep, and a greater sense of well being. Now, I want to address a concern that some of you might have regarding costs associated with proactive health care. While there may be some upfront costs associated with regular checkups and screenings, proactive care is actually more cost effective in the long run. By catching health problems early, you can avoid costly treatments and procedures down the line. Preventing disease or catching it early is almost always less expensive than treating it in its advanced stages. For example, treating early stage breast cancer costs an average of $60,000, while treating late stage breast cancer can cost over $130,000. And that doesn't account for the emotional toll or impact on quality of life either. By being proactive with our health decisions today, we're not just saving money, we're potentially saving lives. Have you ever heard the saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Well, that's exactly what proactive medical care is all about. It's about taking steps to prevent illness and disease before they happen. I like to say it's better to prepare and prevent than repair and repent. Your health is your most valuable asset, Sparkling One. You have the power to take control of it. So here's what I want you to do. Let's get practical. Here are 7 actionable steps to help you embrace proactive care. Now, it's already December at the time of recording this episode, so I want you to, number 1, schedule your annual checkup if you haven't already. Yes, even if you feel healthy, go ahead, do it now for early January. Number 2, research recommended screenings for your age and gender. Make appointments for any you're due for. Routine checkups, annual physicals, blood work. This includes screenings for conditions like high blood pressure, cholesterol, and cancer. These can catch early signs and help track your health progress. Number 3, stay informed. Keep up to date on the latest health information and talk to your holistic healthcare practitioner or doctor about any concerns you may have. Number 4, if you haven't already, adopt a healthy lifestyle. Start a daily habit that supports your health. This means eating a balanced whole food diet, getting regular exercise, managing stress, and having good sleep hygiene. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can start small by taking a 10-minute walk or adding an extra serving of vegetables to your meals. Or take on some of the suggestions in our last episode of Informed Self-Care. Number 5, you want to build a strong relationship with a healthcare provider. Find a provider who you trust and feel comfortable with. And then you're going to be an active participant in your appointments. Come prepared with questions and be honest about your concerns. And involve your practitioner in your health goals. If you have a specific health goal, like reducing stress or improving sleep, share that with your healthcare provider. the more they know, the more they can support you. Number 6, make informed decisions. Stay curious about holistic health and wellness. Do your own research. Read books, listen to podcasts like this one. Hey, and speaking of that, if you haven't subscribed yet, come on, what you waiting for? Thanks, bunches. Also, don't be afraid to ask questions. Knowledge is power. And trust your intuition. Your body is wise. Listen to its signals. And number 7, celebrate small wins. Proactive care is a journey, not a destination. Be kind to yourself and celebrate every step you take towards better health. Focus on progress, not perfection. Every small change makes a difference. And remember that consistency is key. It's the little things we do consistently over time that create lasting transformation. Remember, small steps can lead to big changes. You have the power to transform your health and your life. So let's make the shift from reactive care to proactive care together. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If you have a question or you'd like to share your experiences on this topic of proactive medical care, please leave them in the comments or leave me a brief audio message at fanlist.com/sparklinglifecoach or click the link in the show notes. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with someone you care about, because together we can create a healthier world and keep those we love so dearly with us as long as we possibly can. If you've missed any of the episodes in the Wellness Lifestyle series, I encourage you to go back and take a listen. You'll definitely want to catch up on those before the next episode, where I'm going to pull all the information from the series together and give you some ideas on how you can incorporate it into your daily routine. The Sparkling Life Coach podcast is available both in audio and video format. If you prefer video, please subscribe to the Sparkling Life Coach YouTube channel. The audio version is available on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. So don't forget to subscribe so you're notified when a new episode is released. Until next time, sparkle on, and don't forget to sprinkle a little sparkle everywhere you go. Ciao.
Are you tired of trying to make healthy changes only to end up back where you started? It's frustrating, isn't it? Here's the truth. You're not the problem. You just haven't had the right system. Introducing the 4-Week Win Program, your step-by-step plan to build lasting habits and take control of your health. Start each day with our 2-minute health boost, a powerful combination of supplements and routines that fuel your body and mind. By the end of 4 weeks, you'll feel more energized, focused, and in control. Are you ready to win the morning, win the day, win your life? Visit the link in the show notes to get started on the 4-Week Win Program today.